We have another great woman here running for the U.S. House of Representatives, and this is Joseline Pena-Melnyk, and she's running in Maryland District 21. She's running for Donna Edwards' seat. I'm sure many of you know that Donna Edwards is running for the Senate. Hi, Joseline. How are you?
I'm doing well, and you?
I'm fine, thank you. You have a very interesting background. You were born in the Dominican Republic. You were the first one in your family to achieve a college degree, and afterwards you served two-term tenure on the College Park City Council, and then were elected to the Maryland House of Delegates in 2006, subsequently being reelected in 2010 and 2014. You've been an assistant U.S. attorney prosecuting criminal cases. So I think it's fair to say you know what you're doing, right?
A little.
Yeah.
Absolutely, and I love it.
And you wanted to take all of this education and all of this knowledge and expertise and turn it into a house run. Have you run, well, you've already been, of course, in the Maryland House of Delegates, and now you're running for the House of Representatives. Tell us why. Tell us what your passion is, what you want to do once you get there.
You know, I am running because I've been representing District 21 in Prince George's County, which is both Anne Arundel and Prince George's. And those are the two counties in the 4th Congressional District. So I'm familiar already with the district. I know the needs of the district. I've been representing both the 4th and the 5th, as a matter of fact, in the 21st. 16 of my current polls are in the 4th. I know the district. I know the needs. I'm the only one of anyone running that has actually gone every Friday morning. I have attended both delegations. I have voted for the last 9 years on every bill that affects Prince George's County and Anne Arundel County. My husband and I live in Prince George's County. We are a middle-class couple, like the district. We have 3 kids that are in high school, all 3 of them. We are, facing the notion of how we're going to pay for college. All 3 of our kids are in high school. So I'm familiar with the issues of, being able to afford college, healthcare, education. I've been dealing with those issues for 9 years. I have the passion and the commitment to represent this constituency well. I've done it. I want to continue to do that at a larger scale. And I have a great reputation for getting things done. And I'm excited. This is a great journey.
When's your primary, Joseline?
April 26th.
April 26th. That's coming up soon. And you're in a 3-way tight race for the primary, correct?
That is correct. So there's a total of 6 of us running, but there's 3 of us that are really in the front. That's correct. And I'm the only woman running.
You're the only woman, and you're the only one that people would say is a true progressive. Isn't that correct?
That is correct, 100%. I got the endorsement of the PCCC and Democracy for America, CASA in Action, many organizations that recognize progressives, and I am the true progressive. Yes, indeed.
Well, this is such a big deal for us because it's kind of a political revolution on 2 fronts. One is within the country, but one is also within the established political parties, including the Democratic Party. So your effort to go in there not as your conservative Democrat, not as your corporate Democrat, but as somebody really representing issues like education, universal health care. I see that you've got a lot of attention on mass incarceration, and you, as a former prosecuting criminal attorney, you must have some very, very strong feelings about mass incarceration in the United States. Tell us what your head, tell us where your head is on this.
Prior to being a prosecutor, I was a court-appointed lawyer. So I did criminal defense. I represented indigent people in the criminal justice system, juveniles as well. And it affects us, majority, people of color. And when I saw the people I represented, I saw that if you did not have a good lawyer, your sentence is very different from those people that can afford a good lawyer. I also realized that if you did not go the extra mile for your clients will suffer. And a lot of them were young Black males. And and you find that in the African American community, in the Latino community as well. And it's an issue that is very dear to my heart. I care very much about it.
Well, it's a heartbreaking situation, and you were in there and saw it every day. We have, 2.5 million people in prison. Back in the 1970s, we had 300,000. And the really opportune the opportune moment we have is I think that there is a critical mass of Americans who understand the immorality of what has occurred here with mass incarceration, with the privatization of prisons, and I'm just thrilled at the thought of people such as yourself going into Congress who really have a passion in this area. And it's one of the reasons, of course, we have to get the money out of politics, right? Because otherwise you have things like prison lobbies that can make this kind of difference, correct?
That is correct, and it's very difficult to run as a progressive. It's very difficult to raise the money. And for us, in our race, we have to raise about $1 million. We have been able to raise from over 1,900 donations, a little over $500,000. But that's a lot of phone calls. And I'm very lucky, very blessed that people are writing small donations, okay? I'm not getting money from big corporations because that's not, they're not going to support someone like me. But I am enjoying this journey, and we're knocking on doors. We are phone banking. We, recently got the endorsement of Emily's List, the Latino Victory Fund, Casa in Action. I got the endorsement of some of labor, like the asbestos workers, the insulators, the steam fitters, the elevators. I am working it. I'm giving it everything I have. And I have the passion. No one's going to work harder than I. None of them are going to work harder or going to care. I have the experience of coming from a single parent household, where my mom, at one point in our lives when we came to this country, she was on welfare. She was on Section 8. She was on food stamp. I saw her get off of it, get training, learn English, work in different factories. And she instilled those values in me of working hard and of caring and giving back to my community. And those are the values I will bring to Congress. It's a very diverse background.
And this is what America should be, and this is what the House of Representatives should be. This was supposed to be the people's house. And you are everything the Congress should be filled with. You're the background you just described, the passions that you've expressed, and you combine that with your extraordinary expertise and education. So at this point, Joseline, the way I look at it is you would support us, you would stand for these issues in the House of Representatives. And to those of you who are watching, now it's your turn to support her. So I hope you will go to the page, I hope you will open your heart and help this woman get into Congress, because if we help her, she will help us. Joseline, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. I so hope you make it in your race. So that's a primary that's coming up soon, April 26th. I want people to know they can go to your website, which is Joseline, Joseline, Pena-Melnyk.com. You see it there. And of course, you go to the Sister Giant Blue America page and you'll see more. Thank you so much, and God bless you, and all my best.
Amen. And thank you for having me. I am so grateful. I really am.
Thank you.